Have I ever mentioned that New York City is like the most wonderful city in the world to live in? If you ever have a chance to come here, you should totally come here and stay as long as you can because it's amazing.
Let the media hype this. You know who we got here? Let the media hype.
Today is going to be a tough one. Tonight I have a work event and I have about an hour to kill before I have to be there. I'm feeling pretty beat and gotta like rally, but I also know that I need to like figure out what I'm vlogging about today. I totally understand why people have teams of people that do this because it's really hard to just have one person do it. So I just bumped into somebody a few minutes ago who's a work person that I know who I was slightly ashamed that I was being caught vlogging. And this person doesn't know that I vlog, so it's not like they were like, oh, I know what you're doing and you're talking to yourself while you're videotaping. But they were charming and genial and wanted to tell me that, you know, it's supposed to snow tonight, which makes sense because it's gotten colder and colder throughout the day today. That woman is not wearing like long sleeves. She must be chilly. Although she's running, so probably not. I've been trying to collect my thoughts on my walk over to this lovely bench sitting here outside the Natural History Museum, which is stunning. When you're working on a project and you're working by yourself, you hold yourself to a deadline and you can make it go as fast or as slow as you want it to go. Vlogging is such like a singular, solitary project that it really suits me because I am such like, I don't know, a loner. I'm not extroverted, I'm very introverted, but it toys with that because in some ways, you know, the things that I'm, you know, walking around the city and talking to myself, hold on. Walking around the city and talking about yourself is way harder than it looks. You know, that being said, we're a month into it and I'm getting more and more used to the concept. And side note, I actually had someone today, which was really gratifying. A friend of mine said, I was like, you know, I have an hour, I'm gonna go vlog for a little while before going to this work event. And they're like, oh, right. It's just so natural that that's part of what you do that I kind of forget that you have to do it. Which is a really lovely compliment in a way, that this has become an extension of me and who I am. It's kind of crazy that that's happened within the space of like a month, but very flattering. I still don't know necessarily what I'm doing. Working with other people is hard. Working by yourself is even harder sometimes because you're dependent only on yourself to get things done. So it's often better to work on a team. When you work with other people, you have to work collaboratively and be able to manage time and expectations and meet deadlines and make sure that everyone's working together as a team. Now, this is something that we've learned since we were little kids. However, I feel like there should be remedial courses for adults sometimes because it's hard to work always with other people as seamlessly as you would like. So I think the point that I was trying to make earlier is that while sometimes it's really hard to collaborate with others, you should take advantage of it because you don't always have other people to help you come up with new ideas and try new things. Vlogging is really a solitary passion at this point, and I don't see it becoming otherwise. I mean, people can encourage you and like your videos and cheer you on and write comments and subscribe, but it's not a passion that you can necessarily share with other people unless you're, you know, a real filmmaker who wants to put time and effort into multiple cameras with multiple people in multiple places. And a vlog is supposed to be personal. It's like a journal, a diary. So as much as I enjoy creating these and being able to take time to think about what I'm my friend's texting me right now. because I just texted him a video that I was vlogging. I've lost my train of thought. Stupid interruptions. I totally lost my thought, guys. As enjoyable as it is to work on your vlog and be able to publish things, whether it's on a daily or a weekly or a monthly or whatever basis, it's also really nice to be able to collaborate with other people and work with people that you get along with, who you work well with. I'm not saying that every work relationship is going to be great, but I'm saying you should make the most out of those, the ones that you do have that are good. And not every good relationship is always going to be good. I mean, Eric and I, cannot get our stories straight when it comes to how we do setup and production for stuff, because we drive each other crazy. It'll take us an hour to get set up to film like a 10-minute thing, because we both have differing opinions, and it's like oil and water sometimes, but that's part of the collaborative process, and you learn and you grow and you become better at what you're doing and what you're making the more you do it.
Let the media hype this. You know who we got here?
Also, Arrow last night was not a great episode, but it was live, and I got to watch it when everybody else in the world got to watch it, which rocked. The commercial sucked, it felt really long, and it wasn't a great episode, but it was still live.